Hi, I'm Thach, founder of Thach Real Estate Group. So recently in the news, there was a big controversy of big house on little lots over here in Seattle. So in Seattle, they have these lots that are typically, most Seattle lots are about 5,000 square feet. That is the minimum requirement, okay, 5,000 square feet. And so what's been happening is that there was an old code back in the days where if a property already been platted, okay, before a certain time, and that is not 5,000 square foot, okay, single family, you can actually put a house on it. So for example, my friend Jamal, he has two lots over here in Sewell Park, and they're two 3,000 square foot lot, 30 by 100, okay, there's two of them side by side. So what happened is that since these property are platted earlier, they don't have to be 5,000 square feet to build. They can build on 3,000 square foot, okay? And so what happened is all these builders, they started building houses on 3,000 square foot. They built 3-story high because they're skinny, so do the skinny 3-story high. So recently, all these neighbors in Seattle are all pissed off because they look in the backyard and all of a sudden they see these 3-story homes looking down in their backyard. And so they had this big old emergency meeting with City of Seattle, and they basically had this big council meeting, and they voted to ban building houses on lots that are 30,550 square feet and smaller. And I just heard on yesterday that basically that went through. So at this point right now, no building can be built on that. So I have a couple thoughts. Now I can appreciate, okay, owner going, man, I don't want to see these big 3-story homes looking over my backyard. But here's the thing, there is homes, 3-story home, looking over people's backyard all around town, Seattle, Renton, everywhere else. Now they might not be 3,750 square foot lot, they're 5,000 square foot lot, normal size, but then they got these 3-story homes that they built. What's the difference, okay? And then another thing, I also think it's pretty messed up that they actually banned this, because the people who are protesting this and the city who is, basically allowing this protest to go through, they're not even looking at it from the perspective of a homeowner. Here's a homeowner who my friend Jamal has 3,000 square foot lot in Sewell Park, and those lots are worth probably 100,000 each. So now, since you can't build on it, that lot become worth zero. He has a piece of lot there that's sitting there, he can't do nothing with this lot, and it's worth nothing all of a sudden. So that's also pretty hardcore. Now how are you going to address that to the homeowners who their value went from something to zero? So it's an interesting conversation now that people are having, builder having with neighbor and homeowner. So who knows what's going to happen? But I have to put my 2 cents in it, right? I can see both sides, but I can see that the homeowner now are getting the hardest short end of the stick than anybody out there right now. So that's pretty cold-blooded. So that's my thoughts on this whole big home on little lots. Stay tuned for more information, all right? Have a great day. Remember, always dream big and serve unconditionally.